Okay, spawn mode gotta be really fast, right?
Yeah, but make sure you don't hit anything.
Yeah,
It doesn't come with obstacle avoidance. Alright. Oh, there's two drones almost crashing into each other.
Today, we are taking a hands-on first look at this sub 250 grand 260 drone made by Insta360 sister company Antigravity. It feels amazing. Feel like I'm not flying. Feel like I'm just looking around. This thing is fun to fly, as you just saw, and I think anyone can do it.
Yeah. Like the
Wait. Can you watch out where you're going?
I don't see anything. Just went.
If you break it, you buy it. You know.
Yep. Even an Asian driver like Hugh can fly it.
In this video, we are going beyond the hype and showing you everything I have learned about the A1 drone, from this cyberpunk-looking FPV goggle and the controller to how it flies, how reliable the proximity sensor are for obstacle avoidance, what potential problem you might see along the stage line, how it handles in windy condition, and what the AK footage actually look like inside an immersive headset like the Meta Quest 3 or Apple Vision Pro right here. We have got a lot to cover. Let's get started. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, what's up everybody? So right now we are in the K-Run circuit race car track. Look at that. Is it David? Can't tell who that is. But yes, we are doing some race car, but we are also gonna test out some crazy drone behind me. It's the Antigravity new drone called A1, and I am gonna fly one of this, or I'm gonna drive some race car. So let's see if I crash over there or crash over here. Let's go. Right now, let me show you, give you a closer look of the Antigravity A1 right here behind me. So this is the drone right here. There's a top camera right here and a bottom camera right here. So that gives you a full 360 sphere right there. And then look at that, they have a stabilization, so keeping the drone stable. This is actually very important. So a lot of the drone out there you see 360 footage right there out on the internet, they're all very shaky and you cannot remove the vibration in post. So it's really important to have a physical stabilization right here on the drone, on the top. So we're keeping these two cameras always locked in and stabilized, so the footage will look like really smooth. In here, this is actually not a camera filming you. This is actually a sensor. So the front sensor know like if you crash into something, because only way to crash on this drone is going like forward and backward. So that's why you have a sensor right here, it's a light right here. So there's only two sensors right here, and then there's no sensor. I think there's sensor probably, no sensor around, just in the front. Because this drone, you can only fly forward, not backward. You can't fly backward on this drone. So right here, it's called the landing leg right here. Because when the drone go down, right? So go down, 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 and this thing come out, come out. And do it, sound effect again. Come down, and then we land, and protect this bottom camera right here. This camera will never touch the ground right here. So it's very important to have this like mechanism right here. And if you come closer, zoom in right here, as you see the gimbal right here, the gimbal system right here. And we really want to see this side is actually really light. It's fully plastic. Like zoom in right here, this is empty right here. But you see that really complicated gimbal system right here, hissing right here. Complicated system right here. Can you see it on the camera? Yes. Awesome. So sensor, they have also two downward sensors, so you know your landing. So I have a downward sensor, two of them right here, two downward sensor. Camera, downward camera, downward camera, downward sensor, probably all sensor. Light will lit up, but it's too dark, right? So the sensor right here, sensor right here, and around the drone is no sensor. Battery right here, you put this two button right here, come out. That's the battery. They have two types of battery. There's a battery that will keep the drone under 250 grand, so you don't need a pilot license to fly it. So it's FFA compliant. You can also put the battery, put a bigger battery in, and that will be heavier, and you will need a pilot license to fly it. So this is a lightweight battery right here. So put it right in right here, and then it's fully charged. SD card right here. Pop the SD card for you. Can you see it? Come closer. Fat finger. This small SD card by Insta360. put it back in. And then it's the USB charging port, fan right here. And then, what else? Yeah, so that is the drone. The drone is really simple. Just the whole thing is about the front right here, upward and downward camera, front sensor, and stabilization. So another cool thing about is the goggle. I think the goggle is the coolest thing right here. This is the goggle. Boom, boom, and boom right here. So this knob right here to adjust my eye, so I can see because I wear glasses. So this adjusts the eye focal distance, and this actually adjusts the IPD. So you just have VR goggle. This adjusts the IPD. This adjusts the clearness of your eye, so I don't need to wear glasses. I can see perfectly clean through the camera in the goggle. And goggle right here can supposed to see what I'm seeing right now. It's a really cool feature, right? So not only you can see what you're flying, your friend and family and your camera can also see where you're going. So in case you crash, your second AC, your pilot, your co-pilot will tell you, say, "You do like you gotta crash." So they can check out this screen. It's a touchpad right here. You can, it's a full menu right here. In the future, they probably got to turn it into a controller, so you can control the drone like that, which is kind of cool, right? There's a forward camera. It's AR feature, fully pass through. So you have the AR feature right here. I think this is the fence to make sure the goggle is not too hot. And then I can also adjust from here too. See the dial right here?
I can't see it.
Okay.
Strap.
See it? You can also adjust your biopic distance. I think that's a word for it.
You'll research it.
Yeah, I'll research it. You can put an SD card right here. It's a micro SD card right here. You can put an SD card right here to record what your goggle sees. So different thing, right? It's a footage on the drone itself, and the footage on the FPV goggle. Then you can see the fan right here to blow air into the fence. So it's really cool right here. This whole thing. Just rip that off. You can probably exchange this to a cleaner one. So yeah, so this is the goggle. Really light. Okay, so here is the controller. I'm kind of sad they don't have a regular controller. You have this controller thingy, which is I'm not used to fly like that. But let me give you an instruction right here. This is forward. Trigger is forward right here, and that's it. You can't go backward on this controller, this drone. So you can only go forward, and then right here, this is up, this down. So go up like that, go down like that. Record button right here. Emergency stop. You can turn by this. So you can turn by pointing. So this is like really weird. I don't use, I mean, I just, you saw the footage right there, I just flow, and I never get used to like pointing like that. That's why I would prefer to use this dial right here to turn. And then power on, power off right here, power button. And then take a picture right here. Picture, record, picture, record. So very simple mechanism. Also, most speed. You can do normal, high speed, and then cinema. So if you film, mostly I will probably use C for the cinema. But it's very similar to the DJI drone right here, controller right here, but just doesn't have the actual controller right there. But I think in the future they will have a controller as well coming out, like a video game controller. But right now the only way to fly this thing is using this thing right here. Last thing, the battery. The battery is right here. This is the battery. Come closer.
Battery for the goggles?
Battery for the goggle, yes. It's a battery for the goggle right here. USB-C, plug it in. Oh, not USB-C, actually power. Plug it in. They can last you for a while. Again, small design, right? They don't put the battery in the goggle, so if it explodes, it's not blow your head off, it's not blow your chest off. I mean, again, it's not that safe anyway.
I don't think that's why they did it.
It's a lithium battery, but at least make your goggle lighter. So, yeah. Now let's get hands-on and let me show you how to fly the A1 and also some proximity tests to see how good is the obstacle avoidance.
Hugh acts like an old man with technology.
Hey, be nice. Be nice to me.
What is going on?
Aren't you working in a production company?
Yeah, but I don't fly drone.
Hey, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and you crash it in the...
We recommend you to take off without wearing a goggle so you know where you're going. Look at that, crazy. So I gotta take off right now, right here. Hold down. 1, 2. That. Go on. Woo. Let's go up right now. So it's weird. Look at that. I want to show you guys right here. Look, I move my hand, right? Let me go down. I'll show you. So, right there. I move my hand. Look at me. Move that way. So basically, like the drone look at the direction that my hand's pointing. I point this way, point that way. I point to the camera, and then I can probably fly to the camera. Let me see. So I can also control it like that. And then I'll fly to the camera. Yep, oh, it doesn't allow me to do it. But I guess, let me see if I can go a bit lower. right here. So the camera know like I close the object, so protect the drone, so no crash or thing. So I can't really like control it, get too close. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me see. Go to let me see. Try to go to kitty a little bit. It's not allowing me to. Okay, so that's how close you can get. So now I gotta take off from right here. So I gotta point it right this side, right here, and make sure nothing atop me. Slowly take off. Go forward. So this flight what I'm trying to do is I gotta fly without a goggle. See how like good that the control is. Alright, try it. Alright. Ooh. That is a lot easier to fly, guys. So that is a first look of the brand new Antigravity A1. So if you have more questions, definitely like drop the comment down below and I will try to answer you as much as possible. Again, this is a kind of private influencer event. I'm lucky enough to be here to share with you this great news. I am a big advocate of VR drone, 360 drone, because to me, I don't use it for social media, I don't use it for Instagram, I don't use it for TikTok. I use it for actual VR on MetaQuest and Vision Pro. And I think this can be revolutionized for us as a creator to feel fully immersive experience. So stay tuned. Oh, by the way, spec, right? It's an 8K 30 frame drone, 8K 30 frame, but right now we can only film 5.7K in 30 frame, but in the launch, they will release a firmware to let you film 8K 60 frame. I wish 60 frame, but it's not, it's 8K 30 frame. So yeah, there you go. Now, there are plenty of overhyped videos and articles out there claiming that the A1 is the world's first 360 drone. That's simply not true. We actually engineered one of the first 360 drone using a GoPro Fusion and a DJI Mavic about 7 or 8 years ago, as you can see right here. And we have been teaching creators how to do the same ever since. Some of our invisible 360 drone video, like the Tokyo piece right here, shot on the original Insta360 X, has over nearly 300,000 views over 6 years ago. I was also the first creator to review and use Insta360's first invisible 360 drone 5 years ago, and among the first to review the second generation, the Insta360 Sphere right here. So yeah, we know what we are talking about. The Antigravity A1 isn't born overnight. It stands on a foundation of over 8+ years of trials, prototypings, and lessons learned. Insta360 probably wouldn't want me to say this, but since this is an unsponsored video, I'll be real with you. This has been a long time coming, and a lot of smart, passionate people has been working hard to make it possible. Calling the A1 the first 360 drone is kinda erase the work of all those engineers and creators who pour their heart and soul into building the path for it. That said, invisible 360 drones still face a core problem: stitching. When the gyro data between the top and the bottom camera doesn't match, you get this weird gyro effect that can make the footage unusable, as you can see right here. I hope Antigravity addressed this in the official release, because Insta360 never solved it on the Sphere right here. It is also one reason I still fly the Insta360 X5 with a DJI drone for immersive 360 video, or go with the FPV. You can avoid the problem though with a better piloting skills, but that leads to another challenge: control. Professionals like us are used to DJI controllers. Precision flying on a toy controller just isn't practical. For the A1 to truly serve professional creators, it needs to have a high quality controller option with a strong, reliable signal for safety and for usability. One more thing, if you want to capture action sport, FPV move, and immersive 360 for Apple Vision Pro or MetaQuest, you need at least 60 frames per second. Ideally, 8K at 60 frames per second. I know it's a lot to ask for a sub 250 grand drone, and maybe not realistic given the sensor tag is the same as the Insta360 X5, but hey, a boy can dream! Okay, tell me what's going on.
So we have like 120 grams mounted on top of the drone, and the thing is, when we try to take it off, or maybe even back a little bit, the drone will usually go up, and immediately it goes back down because it's integrated.
Also, you're not controlling it.
And I'm trying to actually push the drone upwards.
Antigravity A1 will be available soon. They start a co-create program where you can now apply to get a pre-production unit before launch with a chance to win $20,000 in a final production A1. That is bold. You can't say no to free money. I put the link and information down below. This channel has never been about hype. It's for you, the creators, the filmmakers, the innovators. Support us so we can keep supporting you with the power of knowledge by subscribing right here, hitting the bell, and sharing this video with your network. The more you share, the more creators can see past the hype and get real, unfiltered information that actually help them. And if you haven't already, check out our Antigravity A1 360 video on YouTube VR right here using your Meta Quest or Apple Vision Pro. It's the best way to see what is truly possible with this drone. Until next time, stay creative, my friends.